Hello friends, good morning, happy Sunday. It is 9:53. We slept in a little bit today and it actually felt really nice. We are both kind of stirring, getting up. Step number one this morning, we need coffee. And a few of you in past vlogs have asked about this contraption we use to make our coffee every day. So this is called a Chemex. And you'll see it's just like a glass, this kind of glass coffee pot. And you can buy paper sleeves that go in there. We actually use what's called a coffee sock. It's like a reusable sleeve for the Chemex. And so what happens is that you have a little kettle that you heat the water up to. You pour the water over the grounds. We're gonna let it just kind of settle for just a little bit. And then you just basically keep pouring your water over until you have your desired amount of coffee. We obviously do have our big coffee maker over there that we used for a long time, but there's a couple things that we really like about the Chemex. Number one, it just makes a better cup of coffee, we think. Number two, it's really great because it's in glass. If we don't drink all of our coffee and there's some left in there, we can just turn the stove on really low and it will keep our coffee warm or reheat it throughout the day, which is awesome. It's really easy to make only the amount of coffee you need. You just, whatever water you add to it, that's how much coffee you're gonna get. So we love the Chemex. Now, let's talk about today. We leave for our cruise Wednesday night. We have a whole list of things that we need to get done before we leave. And a lot of those we're gonna tackle today. Some of them are going to be errands, chore kind of things. We're bringing you guys along for those. Some of them are fun because this weekend is the library book sale, and how could we not go to the library book sale? So you guys are going to come with us for that as well. So today is just like a get stuff done kind of day, but you can't get stuff done till you've had your coffee. So let's keep making this. I've decided that my morning time is going to be spent outside today because the sun is shining and it's beautiful. Got my coffee, made myself some eggs with hot sauce, and I'm trying to finish up my book, A Prayer for the Crown Shy, before we leave on our trip so I don't have to bring this. It's obviously a small book, but today's pretty busy, the rest of the week's pretty busy, so we'll see if I can get through this or if this will be coming on the trip with me. And look at this. I look over and Missy is taking the opportunity of the open door to come outside a little bit. Well, maybe. Okay, there she goes. Probably going to sniff that. Yep. Probably going to chew on that. Yep. I want to show you all something I just saw that makes me very excited. Do you see right down there that little red thing sprouting up? That is where one of our peonies plants are. Planted that number of years ago, or a few years ago, and it's coming back. Love that. And you can see our iris are coming up more. Do got some weeds and stuff in there. Look who joined me outside in the cold.
I am cold.
I think it feels so good. I'm like, oh, it's so refreshing. Sherri's like, I'm about to freeze to death.
43 degrees.
43. See, that's basically like if we had a swimming pool, I'd probably be in it. Maybe not. We have left our house a couple of hours later than I think we wanted to. We ended up being lazy. Just the reality of it. Stop number one for us though, we need to mail these. The city of Anchorage has a runoff election for our next mayor, and the date is while we're actually on our trip.
Yep. So
we got our mail-in ballots, or our drop-off ballots, and we wanted to make sure we got those in before we left.
Yep.
So we can get our votes counted.
Yeah.
Got one of these fancy vote-by-mail ballot drop-off boxes not too far from our house. So, boom, voted. Super convenient, super easy.
Yep.
Now, the next stop, Sherri, where are we going?
Library book sale.
Let's go buy some books. Here we are at the Lusac Library in Midtown Anchorage. They have a book sale twice a year. There's a spring book sale and a fall book sale. This is the spring one, and it's the kind of thing that we try to hit both of them throughout the year. And since Sunday is half price book day, we can get twice as many books for the same price.
Yeah.
Look what I found. Did you get anything? Meet cute. That checks out. You can see lots and lots of books on sale today. And obviously it is a busy day. at the book sale as well. The Alaska section is hands down my favorite section to come look at. It's definitely where I spend most of my time when at the book sale. And not just books, but so many DVDs. This is the difference between Sherri and I. She actually looks on the bottom shelves. If something is not on like shelf 1 or 2, I don't see it. Not her, she looks all the way down. We have left the library book sale. We have some thoughts. First of all, it was busy in there.
It was uncomfortably packed.
We definitely bought less books than we wanted to, because it was just like, okay, like it's hard to look at things, hard to like take time and see things. There's just so many people.
Yeah.
A good problem to have. But we were talking and we wish that, so I think of like in Pueblo, Colorado, and lots of places, their library has like just a bookstore. Maybe it's open a day or 2 a week.
Right.
But it's throughout the year.
Wednesdays 10 to 4.
Yeah, that kind of a thing.
Yeah.
I feel like because they only do it twice a year, it is so many people in such a small time.
And there's no air circulation in there, and so it's just really hot.
You're really hot.
Thank you.
You're welcome. But we did get 3 books.
We did get 3 books.
And shocking.
2 of them are yours. I only got 1.
Show yours first.
Okay.
The book people will care about.
It's called Meet Cute by Helena Hunting.
Have you heard of it before?
I have not, but I've heard of her, and I enjoy the other things that I've read of hers, and so...
Don't you have a book at home called Tweet Cute?
Yes, by Emma Lord.
My books are not that. I got a book called A Cold War. So I wanted Alaska themed books. How far will she go to leave Alaska alive? Bum, 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 bum. And then this one, Deadliest Sea. I'm really excited about this. The untold story behind the greatest rescue in Coast Guard history. I think it happened off of Kodiak, if I'm not, or from the Coast Guard station off of Kodiak. I'm not positive about that. I dropped it, but I think. So, I'm excited about those. Next up on our stops, Petco. We need to get things for Missy for while we are gone, because we have a new Missy sitter. We'll talk about it a little bit later. But stop number 1, we need to come see the cats they have for adoption. Oh, got a little sweet one in there. Look at this one. Oh my gosh, look at this. Hi. Oh my goodness, I love you. Oh, look at that one. Hello. You actually kind of remind me of Missy a little bit, because you completely don't care. Oh, every time we come here and see cats, we are closer and closer to getting another one. But we for sure not getting another one before we leave on a trip. That would not make sense. These two, their names are Butterscotch and Praline. 10-month-old female kittens. Super friendly, easygoing. Says they don't need a home together, but that would be sweet. Can you imagine what Missy would do if we brought 2 cats home? Missy's been loving the Hill Science Diet, the adult 7+ chicken and turkey. So we're getting her a bunch of those. I think the Missy shopping trip is over. All things for the princess. So we have a number of people who normally watch Missy when we travel. All of those people are busy and cannot watch her this time.
Correct. So
we are trying something for the very first time. We are trying Rover.
Yeah.
And so far, we are super impressed.
Yes.
We found somebody on there that I think is going to work, like, honestly, perfectly.
I think so. She came by the other day to meet Missy and, you know, kind of get the layout of her house and whatever. And got to chatting a little bit. Her mom's a vet, so she grew up around animals and just loves taking care of animals. So
it's perfect.
I think it's going to be great. She met Missy, and Missy immediately started to purr, which I think is a good sign.
Real good sign. Mm-hmm. But we wanted to make sure that we had, like, we were stocked up on all Missy stuff.
Yep.
Like her wet food, her normal cat food, litter, all of the stuff.
Yep.
Just make it as easy as possible for her. So, giving Rover a try for the first time. But, again, so far, I love it. I do think that it is like any kind of service where it differs depending on if you get a great person or not.
Right, depends on the person you get.
I think we got a great one.
I think we got a good one. All of her reviews are amazing, and even just being able to, like, meet her face to face was really great. So I think she's going to be Good.
Perfect. Now, we need rain pants.
Yeah.
We've talked about this on lots of vlogs, or at least a few vlogs. One of our excursions on our cruise is in a Zodiac, a little inflatable boat. It's Southeast Alaska, it's May, it could be raining, there could be spray from the ocean, so they advise waterproof pants. We do not have waterproof pants.
We do not.
So, our thought is Cabela's is the place to get waterproof pants. Fingers crossed. So, let's go to Cabela's. All right, Cabela's. This actually has become one of my favorite stores, which is so funny because I'm like the least outdoor person probably in Alaska. I'm more, what did you just say?
I said I'm more of an indoor girl.
You're more of an indoor girl and I'm more of an indoor guy. Yeah, for some reason I love Cabela's. In Cabela's, you can see we got beluga whales, all sorts of animals down the middle. It's so cool. So I'm so confused. We have found some, but they're like 60, 70, 80, up to $120, $150. We're literally looking for a rain pant that we will use once. What?
I was sort of hoping for like a $20 to $30.
That's what I was hoping. I was like, surely they have like a really crappy $20 to $30 rain pant. Maybe Walmart's where we need to go. We're walking by and Sherri saw the kid tackle boxes, and she was like, ooh, caboodles. Sherri, those are not caboodles. Well, we definitely didn't find what we were looking for, but Sherri got a tackle box. We'll tell you why in a second. The rain pants were a curveball.
They were a lot more expensive than I was anticipating.
I told Sherri, are there people out here that are spending $120 on rain pants? I guess the answer is yes.
Apparently.
I'm trying to spend $19.99
Correct.
on rain pants. But we're gonna keep looking.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll even look at Target.
Yeah.
Now, let's talk about Sherri's tackle box, because this is genius. Are you using it for your tackle?
I'm sure not. I'm using it for my earrings.
So we were talking the other day, I was like, you have a bunch of earrings that you've purchased, like fur earrings and very Alaska kind of things.
And like these that are just, they're big, and the little thing that I have right now to keep my earrings in is like this big. And these won't fit, and a lot of my other big ones won't fit.
So one of the things that was actually on our list to look at Target was something that Sherri could transport her earrings in. And as we were walking through Cabela's, she was like, wait a second.
Honestly,
so
I think are going to work really good because
this is genius. I think it's genius, at
this is
least.
the way my brain works. So there's all of these little like containers, but these come out, and so like these earrings that wouldn't fit in something this size will fit in something this size.
Now, could you use other like compartments for other jewelry, like a necklace or like something else?
Yeah.
My guess is that Cabela's and Bass Pro Shop, when they were making these, were not thinking about earrings on an Alaska cruise.
Probably not, but it's pink.
It is pink, I will say. There was like a whole display of them, and Sherri went right for the pink one. Like, I don't even know that your brain acknowledged that there were other colors there.
There was a blue and there was a teal that I was actually sort of maybe looking at, but
okay.
I went for the pink.
Shocking. All right, let's go to Target. So it has been raining a little bit, and it's one of those perfect springtime rains that just smells like rain. And some of you will know exactly what we mean when we say that. Well, you know, pickleball has gone mainstream when Target officially has entire displays for pickleball stuff. All right, Sherri Beth, what is stop number one?
Jeans.
Because you've gone down another size.
Yeah.
Good problem to have. Just gonna list Mother's Day cards because Mother's Day is happening while we are gone. So we're gonna try to get the cards out to our moms tomorrow. All right, I think that was mostly a success. I just can't, the rain pants. I'm so confused by this whole situation. And part of me is like, well, we could go to REI, but I feel like REI is gonna have...
It's gonna be the same price as Cabela's, if not more.
What in the world? Walmart, maybe?
Right. Like, are we just out of our mind? Like, are they really just $50+?
Why did I feel like there were just super simple, crappy, probably will last 2 times, which is great because we literally just need them to last 1 time, just like pullover rain pants.
Right. Something that'll fit up over our jeans or whatever it is we're wearing that will just... Prevent us from being soaked.
I'm baffled. You know what? We're going to Walmart.
Okay.
Let's go to Walmart. Come on, waterproof pants. Come on, waterproof pants. So you can see here we have Epsom salt, bags of Epsom salt, and then someone put a bag of pizza rolls. I'm not gonna lie though, a bag of pizza rolls in a bath would probably make me feel better than Epsom salt. Also, what the crud is that? It's like a loofah guy. Okay, this is kind of what we were looking for. This is what I was thinking of. $33, like a rain suit. I think we're getting closer. We found them. I knew I wasn't crazy. Well, okay, I was starting to think that I was crazy. But they have rain jackets, rain suits, for good prices. Yes! I am so happy. We found it. Exactly what we needed.
Yeah.
The last thing that was on our list before our cruise. Perfect. I knew they existed. Take that, Cabela's. Sherri said that since we were passing the books, we might as well stop. Oh, they do have a Freedom McFadden that I don't have. The inmate. I told Sherri that this section clearly looks like her.
Yeah.
And what'd you just tell me?
Well, on this shelf specifically, aside from this book right here, which is on my want list,
Okay.
I own all of these. So yes, this is my shelf.
I have a prediction that when we see Sherri here in a minute, she's going to have a book in her hand. Yep, I told you. I told you. We did it. We got every single thing on our list today. What is going on with my beard? Does it look puffy right there? What is happening? Anyway, we got everything on our list.
We did.
Can we please go home now?
I would really like that. I'm worn out.
Yeah, it's really weird because I don't feel like we did a lot today. We definitely had a number of stops. We didn't even show you guys all the stops we made. But
That was the thing. Like, we just went to a lot of places, which is exhausting.
We got a little bit later start than we had planned on.
Yeah.
Because it was just a morning.
It was a morning for me. I woke up and just, I don't know, it was just one of those anxiety mornings. Like, I just was a little bit shaky and just overstimulated, and so we rested for a couple of hours instead of just hitting the ground running.
And that helped?
It did help. Yep, but I'm exhausted.
We talked about like where might the anxiety be coming from. No idea. It was just one of those things where it just was.
It just was, and so we adjusted our plans a little bit.
I'm actually glad we did.
Yeah.
Because it is still only 6:30. Well, 6:40, and all of our stuff is done. But I'm gonna go home, put it away, and figure out what the heck this evening looks like.
Yeah. This van just pulled up right next to us. It's the Cinco de Mayo party shuttle bus, which I think is pretty amazing.
All right, let's take a minute and acknowledge Sherri's genius.
My big brain.
She's filling up her tackle box. And look how great the earrings fit in there. Even like some of the longer ones, you can just, like she said, just take out one of the spacers.
Yep, and like these are the earrings that I had on today.
Yep.
And like they kind of, I don't want that to like smash.
Yeah, it wouldn't really fit.
I would put them in something like that. And then they will
Frickin'
fit.
awesome, Sherri.
I know.
Looks so cool. It's about dinner time. You can probably tell we are doing burger bowls. We got the shredded lettuce, we got relish, we've got ketchup, Duke's mayo, and mouse turds. Oh, and cheese. I did forget one thing. Actually, Sherri said she wanted barbecue sauce on hers, and I do as well. But when I do barbecue sauce, I'm not going to do ketchup.
Same.
Are you going to do mustard?
Yeah.
You are?
Yeah.
Interesting. I'm just going to do mayo.
I'm also going to do tomatoes, which you are not going to.
Gross. And just like that, the burgers are all done. You can see Sherri's cutting up the burger patties into bite-sized pieces. That will then go on top of our lettuce over there. And we've got an extra burger patty that we can use for a lunch this week. So that's going in the fridge. And many of you will know that Sundays are normally like meal prep day for the week. So doing lunches, making sure we have stuff for breakfasts. But since we leave on Wednesday, our plan for this week is actually clean out the fridge. Clear out anything that needs to be used. So there's going to be like a lot of just random snacking because we don't necessarily have a ton of like meals, like full meal stuff in the fridge. But we have a lot of random things. So I think we're just gonna piece together breakfast, piece together lunch this week, try to get the fridge as cleaned out as possible before we leave. And dinner's finished. It was great.
It was really yummy.
So good.
The barbecue sauce made it.
Yeah, you saved dinner. I mean, it would have been fine. It would have been great, but it was definitely better with barbecue sauce.
Yes, agreed.
I've emptied the dishwasher, loaded it back up. You're welcome. We are.
My book.
You did?
Yeah.
What? Do you know off the top of your head what book number this is this year?
68.
That's the dumbest thing. Cool. We're both kind of feeling tired tonight.
Yeah.
It's been a day. Not a bad day, just a day. I think that we are feeling that last minute rush before vacation where there's things that need to get done and it feels like there's more things that need to be done than time to do them.
Yeah, I'm like pretty stressed for this week.
Because we have a lot of work stuff still to do as well.
Yeah.
We haven't even started packing. Fortunately, I actually don't think packing's gonna be too hard. It's like all of our nicest clothes we own and then just other clothes.
Right, just like everyday wear.
So I think it's gonna be fine, but we're definitely feeling the stress of it. But friends, thanks for hanging out with us as we at least crossed some of the stuff off on our list. Oh, I want to give you a rain pants update.
Yeah.
I need to go in and exchange mine.
They're too big.
They're too big on me, so I need to get a smaller size.
Yeah.
And then they will be fine. They're gonna work great.
Yep. Mine are 4 feet too long, which we expected.
They are hilarious.
They're way too long, but it's okay. I'm just gonna kind of.
They're really funny. They drag behind Sherri like a wedding dress train.
But they're pants, so.
But they're rain pants.
Right.
So you're not supposed to do that.
They're always gonna be too long.
But we found them.
We did. Yeah.
Thank goodness. So friends, we love you. Thanks for hanging out with us, and we'll see you on the next LeggLife video.